Welcome. In the previous video I said I'll be using Divi Builder, but I've changed my mind. I'll be using Elementor because Elementor has free factions and Divi only have premium faction. So to install Elementor, in your admin WordPress menu, go to plugins and click add new. Now search for Elementor. As you can see, there is Elementor. We have Elementor page builder. Just install it. Then click activate. We have now successfully installed Elementor. Now before we create our first page, so let us go to settings here. Here you can mark all the post types you want to use Elementor to design. So we have posts, we have pages. Then save. You can go here to create new page. Just go here and click page. So these are the 4 editors. So to use Elementor to edit the page or design the page, choose edit with Elementor. So in the last lesson, we installed starter templates. That's why we have starter templates here. Now this is an empty page. So you can use this plus sign to add a new section. Text folder sign to add a template. So these are the templates. So we have free template and we have a premium faction. All the template that has pro are available if you installed premium factions of Elementor. If you are using free faction, you can only use the free template. Just click and install. If you install starter template as we did in the last lesson, you will see this. So you can add starter template. So the 3 things you have to understand when using page builder, which Elementor is one. Your design is divided into 3 parts, which are section, columns, and elements. So here you can add new section. Now you can choose columns you want, whether 1 columns, 2 columns, 3 columns, or more. So just choose any. Now we have 1 columns. The dig symbol is for section. So you can use this plus sign to add a new section. As you can see, just choose text 2. So we have a section here with 2 columns and a section here with 1 column. You can right click to add new column. You can see we now have 2 columns. You can right click and add 1 new columns. As you can see we now have 3. So if you want to delete any column, you can right click on it and click delete. So we have 2 columns back. So after columns, we have elements, which are text. To edit a section, just look for text and click here to edit the section. So if you want to edit a columns, just look for text and click to edit the columns, as you can see here. So after sections and a column, so we have elements, which are here. So we have the list of all your elements here. So we have them here. We just have to drag an element. So you have your elements here. So you can click this pencil to edit the element. So just let me delete this and start over. So I'll delete this also. So click here to delete a section, so I already have text. Now to edit a section, click here. You can edit the layout there. You can select the width of the section. So for width. So you can set the columns gaps. So you have all the layout settings for the section here. Control X, as you can see. Actually, you can actually adjust the width of the columns by simply drag text. So do you see that? So now here you will come here to style a section. So you can choose a background, say background image. Insert, and we have a background for our section. You can choose a slideshow, you can choose a video as a background, so and you can choose a gradient as a background. Here you have the settings for the image. So here you can do background overlay by choosing a color, and here you can choose whether you want a border around it. So if you have that, so give your border size here. And you can choose the border color. And we have the advanced settings for section here. Here you can select the margin and padding for your section. So example, I can do this. So as you can see, I have some space between the columns and the section. So that is what the padding does. So it gives you space between it and its content. So for the margin, so you use margin to give space in between sections. For example, I have another section now. I'll see I have a space. Again, I just let me choose X. Now here. Sorry. Now can I adjust the, so you see that I have space between here and here. So that was so that's what margin is all about. Now we have some other settings here like motion effects. So it's not really good to use motion effects here. So now here you can set the visibility on different devices. So if you want to hide this section from desktop, from tablet, and from phone, so you can select here, and actually you can actually go here and choose a device that you want to have different design for. So you have text. You can see this is empty, so you can have different margin for mobile phones and different padding for mobile phones. So as you can see, you can adjust them. So that's for tablet. So let me change for mobile phone. I'm sorry. So now you see text. So you can choose to remove border for mobile phones. See that? Now you can see you can have different settings for different devices. So you have 3 devices: tablet, mobile, and desktop. So let's go back to desktop. Sorry, I think I did a mistake. I only removed the border from the mobile design, so but it also remove it here, which means that we can have different settings on that on different devices. If you come here, you can see that to choose border type none, we don't have these symbols. This symbol indicates that you can have different settings for different devices. Here we can choose border type for different devices because we don't have the X symbol, so you have to be making sure you have the symbol to have different settings for different devices. That is applicable here too, so you have the X, you have the X. That means you can have different settings for different devices. Now to add an element, just come back here and choose something like, okay, let me choose X. So you have an image box you have chosen, so you can edit here, choose an image, there is it, and you can have your settings here. For advanced settings, you have it there. So let us just add new element. So I want to add new element here. Let me add heading, then a button, so I have X. So let me take this, change X to H1, style, let's go to what, like that, typography, so let's edit this one, and we have, you can take this, set the center, adjust the size, large, select an icon, select, select it, constricting, adjust it, and choose fonts, service tags, and here, so let us do the motion effect here. Set the animation to so you have that like that. So animation delay, so you can set it here. Animation direction slow. See that? So you can set the background color, border, positioning, etc. So you can just go through this and see how it works. As you can see, we have 3 parts, which are section, columns, and the element. So just have to know you can design these 3 parts. So let us add something to our pattern. Okay, we have another section here already. Now you can add another columns, then add your element. So you can do that. Actually, you can have a sections in a section by using this inner section element. So I now have the sections inside that section, I can say. So if you want text, so that's how to it. So let us add a template here. So let us insert this one. So you have to connect to Elementor. Just log into your Elementor account or create a new one if you don't have. Click connect. Come back here. So there is the template we just added. As you can see, you can remove any parts you don't want. See that. You can actually drag on this here. Maybe on this here too. So I don't want this. So I want this to be at the top. So I have it like this. So you can edit any element you want by just clicking on it. So you add X, that. Can I take this too? You can import starter template too by clicking here. So in the previous lesson I showed you how to install templates from starter template. So it's the same process. Just let it these blocks. So instead of importing a full template, a full page, so you have some blocks here you can actually import. So as you can see, so you can import text, import block. So I think it's at the top. So the exact. Now I want to drag this down. So instead of clicking here and be dragging, I can actually right click and choose navigator. So I have the legs here. So just drag text, come here. You see that? Come back here. Now they exact. So with what you have learned so far, I believe you should be able to design any page using Elementor. And this will be the end of our course. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time. So if you have any questions, or you have any inquiry, or you have any complaints, you can actually drop your message and make sure I do necessary adjustments. Thank you for watching.